Hey guys, how are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a general weekly reading for all signs. There will be timestamps in the description box below. So if you would like to watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node placements, then please go ahead to the timestamps available and click to see what is coming through for you in regards to the current energies for this particular week. Please also bear in mind that this is a general reading, so with the messages, only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, and please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. I hope you guys enjoy the new format, enjoy the change, and are ready to embrace it just as much as I am. So I will look forward to seeing you for your reading for this week. been many sleepless nights, okay, with that Nine of Swords, but look, with the Ten of Cups, it's all genuinely working out for you, and this has been divinely orchestrated, okay, with that Sagittarius energy of judgment. So you had to go through all of those little bits, okay, all of those particular options, especially when it came to your career, to your business, to your finances, in order to be able to get to that one cup left. I'm hearing that one money maker left with that Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So peace, harmony, and stability is coming through for you. There's a possibility of being able to move soon. You are in this transition right now. I'm hearing get ready to take off. Okay, you've put in all the hard work. You've done all the hard graft here. And your new beginning is right here for you. Okay, I know that you've been tired. But everything that you have been working on at this point, and when you've explored all your options to do with how you were going to bring something about or get something to take off or expand and have the growth that you've been wanting, it's literally just about to happen here. Your ships are coming in, so don't stress. It's all working out really beautifully for you in your highest good, okay? So don't stress, the worst is over now. Welcome, Taurus placements. This will be your general weekly reading for the 8th to the 14th of September 2025. So if you are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading, or the channel can be found in the description box below. If you did want to check out the other zodiac sign readings available, then the timestamps will be available in the pinned comments down below and also the description box. Okay, so let's get into your reading and find out what's going on for you this week. What does Taurus need to know? Okay, we have Strength, Leo energy. We have the Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the Moon, Pisces energy. We just had the full moon in Pisces. Okay, so there's something significant about this energy this week, okay? This eclipse season, right? What's going on here, please? And thank you for this week for Taurus. What are they about to find out? I just heard, what are they about to find out? Nine of Cups, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, there's you. Okay, so it's interesting because I was sitting there like, well, what are they going to find out? What are they going to learn? What are they going to realize, right? And it kind of felt like it had a bit more of a negative kind of connotation to it, like there was a bit of pessimism or a bit of doubt or a little bit of worry or insecurity or anxiety around whatever this is or was, right? A bit of stress, but that's all an illusion. Okay, actually it's going to be working out much better for you than you think and feel and realize that it is. So it's literally like, okay, for instance, maybe if you are somebody that's employed, okay, and you have someone who's like a senior to you, right, a supervisor, a manager, what have you, and they say to you, I want to talk to you, like in private, we need to talk. Or even if it's to do with a relationship, a connection, or a family member, it's like, oh, we need to talk. And it's that way that it's being said, and you don't know all the information, you don't know all of that gives you that sense of anxiety, because you're like, well, can you not just tell me now, or a little bit of insight to do with whatever this may be, because I feel like I'm spiraling here on the inside while trying to keep it cool, and you know, wait till I get all the facts right first before I literally feel like I want to break down in a ball of tears. Okay, but actually this is all very positive and you don't have to really worry about whatever this is as well, because I feel like with somebody saying something like, oh, we need to talk or whatever, it kind of makes you feel unbalanced, because there's the automatic the automatic response or reaction is to go, oh gosh, what have I done wrong? Have I said of something? Did I do of something that I shouldn't have done? Have I said of something that I shouldn't have said? Is somebody, you know, it's like you're in the dark, right? So I feel like something specific this week where there's an important conversation coming through for you, and for you not to I'm hearing ultimately and automatically not go into panic mode, okay? Right? Because with the Seven of Swords, I mean, this is like what I was saying just now, right? It's all an illusion. You're lying to yourself into thinking and feeling that something is wrong, that you've done of something inappropriate, or like, I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's not true. It's fine. You're okay, okay? But it's just because you're like left hanging here, Pisces energy, that you automatically assume that something is going to go belly up. Okay, I was going to say something else, but I know that I will get told off by YouTube if I say what I actually wanted to say. But I think you guys will know what that is. But belly up works. Okay. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords, like everything is fine. You automatically go into this panic mode of like, ugh, is everything going to ish or what? Like, is everything going to be okay? And then there's you, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with the King of Pentacles. But I'm hearing it's all good. This is actually really good for you. That's working out with the Six of Cups, and you needn't worry. Whatever is being talked about is actually going to be providing you some sort of peace, some sort of harmony, balance, stability. I'm even hearing confidence, right? Having confidence within yourself. So if you've been second guessing yourself or doubting yourself with how you've been going about with something, I'm hearing not to. I'm hearing you have a very strong intuition as well. I'm getting good problem solving skills. You're very logical, analytical, intelligent here, but also you're able to understand. I'm hearing what people want, what people desire, what people need, like in the moment. I don't know why I'm getting that. So it's like you're very tuned in, you're very tapped in, like emotionally intelligent is what I'm hearing as well. But it's like you're able to kind of know what it is that people are wanting or after before you even they've even said of anything. Nine of Pentacles and the Fool, Aries energy. I feel like there's some sort of major gift here, like receiving of a physical gift, but I'm hearing you have a gift, like you're gifted. So you could be realizing that you're a lot more I'm hearing psychic or intuitive than you previously thought or felt that you were. Like there could be this elevation taking place in your life. With the Devil, Capricorn energy, and the Seven of Cups, I'm hearing that there were certain negative or destructive energies around you that didn't want you to be able to pinpoint that they were there or that they're around. But that could be something that's emerging for you in this particular week, where it's like I'm getting something to do with the unseen. Okay, wow, with the King of Swords. So that some of you, I'm getting something to do with Reiki may be important, or you could be looking into getting some sort of Reiki, or you could be educating yourself on how to enhance certain clair gifts that you have. I'm hearing clair as in like clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience. I'm getting something about educating yourself on how to safely, I just had safely open and tap into those aspects of oneself, okay, without causing harm to oneself here by doing something too early. I don't know why I'm getting all of this, guys. Five of Cups Seven of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Eight of Cups with the Ace of Swords, Six of Cups. Another message coming through. Some of you are feeling very confused, or you have been feeling confused, feeling very sad, very kind of despondent here to do with a situation, a connection. Now, whether that's romantic, or whether it's to do with a friendship, or it's to do with a family member, or, you know, family unit here. Maybe you and someone have had a bit of difficulty seeing eye to eye, and I'm hearing, I'm sorry that it's have to, you know, it has to be this way. And there is this sense of, like, you know, end of an era, checking out in regards to this in order to be aligned with something that is more right and best for you, okay, with that Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So you could be leaving a particular person behind. I'm hearing, I wish you well, I wish you peace, I send you love, but it's time for us to kind of call this a day, call it for what it is. Welcome, Gemini placements. This will be your general weekly reading for the 8th to the 14th of September 2025. So if you are a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading, or the channel can be found in the description box below. So guys, if you wanted to check out the other zodiac signs available, then please feel free to go towards the description box or the pinned comments for the list of the timestamps available. Okay, so let's get into your reading and find out what's going on for Gemini placements this week. So angels of love and light, can please have clear and concise messages for Gemini placements. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear in regards to the current energies for this week, please? And thank you. Okay, we have the Page of Wands, fire sign energy. We have the Two of Wands. We have the King of Swords flying out alongside the Fool. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, there's you, and then we have the Fool, Aries energy. So there's something exciting unfolding in this particular week, which I'm hearing is actually going to stop you in your tracks, okay? And I'm hearing it's going to stop you in your tracks because there's the realization of, wow, okay, is this genuinely really happening for me? Okay, I'm hearing we've made it, I've made it, okay? So there's something coming through for you that you're not quite going to be able to fathom with this particular news that's come through. So I'm getting some sort of win, some sort of accomplishment, some sort of victory, right? And this could be pertaining to a whole host of things, but I feel like there's something in particular that you've been kind of wondering about as to whether you're going to be receiving information or hearing news to do with this, and this may be coming in for you in this particular week. And I'm hearing turning that frown upside down. So I'm hearing this is going to make you very happy. This is going to make you smile, because it's finally like something that you can actually go out and enjoy and celebrate, because something has come through for you in a concrete kind of way, something relatively solid. So there may be like some sort of kind of documentation, some sort of paperwork, a contract. It could be some sort of correspondence or an important conversation that you have with a person or a group of people or an institution or something like this. It does come across as quite official, actually, but this works out very nicely for you. Yeah, with the Emperor, we have Aries energy, double Aries coming through. So you may have heavy fire in your birth chart, or potentially dealing with an Aries or a fellow air sign, or maybe a fire sign, right? But this may even be your boss, okay? You may be getting some sort of good news to do with a promotion, a bonus, landing of a new job. There may be some sort of victory to do with the courts legally, okay? You've been waiting on this so that therefore you can kind of put it behind you and just kind of look forward to the future and get ready to embrace this next chapter in your life. There may be something in regards to a romantic connection. Okay, so I'm picking up on something to do with a separation or to do with a divorce, like finally feeling free from this scenario, especially if there was, you know, some difficult times to do with that particular connection, right? So that could be something that you're putting behind you as well. Yeah, look at this. We have a page coming through, Page of Swords. So 2 pages. So maybe this is surrounding family or to do with siblings or to do with children, right? Yeah, with the 6 of Swords. Okay. So some of you, it may even be legal in regards to paternity, I'm hearing. I want to say paternity for some reason, right? I'm getting something to do with child custody. I'm getting something to do with the summons. I'm getting something to do with the summons. I'm not sure how that may pertain, but that's what I heard. Okay. With the 10 of Pentacles coming through reverse. Now, I thought all my cards were upright, so this is very intriguing to me. So there's potentially been some sort of imbalance within the family or over finances or assets or property, I'm hearing. Maybe even an inheritance or a will. But this could even be related to a trust fund. It could be related to a I don't know why I want to say something to do with like a school. Okay, so maybe there's been issues with some sort of school. I don't know why I'm getting that. Okay, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks like there's like some sort of class going on here. With this student kind of doing this life drawing, and then we've got the teacher or the mentor there at the side. So maybe it's to do with some sort of course or to do with the classroom. Yeah, with the moon, Pisces energy, we just had the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces on the 7th, and we are going through this eclipse season as of right now. So there may have been something going on that you didn't necessarily know of about, but you may have felt intuitively something was a bit of a miss, and so therefore you're gaining clarity to do with whatever this is. I'm even picking up that if it's not related to family, it could be related to a business or a company of sorts, okay, a business partnership. Maybe there was some sort of difficulties with you and someone kind of negotiating terms, is what I'm hearing predominantly. Yeah, with the Page of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands with the Star, Aquarius energy. So it looks like some sort of resolution is coming through, some sort of peace is being brought to a matter. There's some sort of kind of like a major wish fulfillment taking place for you in this particular week, where it's actually going to be a very solid, tangible piece of evidence or documentation. I mean, it even may be like a certificate or something. I'm picking up on graduation is important. You may have found out that you've graduated or you've got into a school, or it could have been, you know, your own child is going into a new school, something along these lines, or got into college, right? Yeah, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. This is to do with institutions, right? So there's something here in regards to education. Education. Okay, Queen of Wands. Something is making you feel a lot more confident in regards to this week. Or you may be picking up certain things. I'm hearing the signs were there all along to do with something in the past, and you didn't have concrete proof of whatever this is, but I'm hearing this is what you're getting this week, okay? You may have felt like you've been on hold, things have been stagnant, things have been slow, but something is working out whereby you're going to be able to fearlessly take action on something, because you now have whatever it is that you need to put all the pieces together to create the bigger picture and move yourself on forward. Yeah, with the Tower, Aries, Scorpio energy. So if there have been obstacles, delays, blocks, what have you, that have kind of got in the way, from you moving yourself on forward here in order to create something more for yourself. Okay, that's something that's more aligned for you in your path, then this is going to work out really beautifully for you this particular week. Okay, with the moon, double Pisces coming through, you may have strong Pisces placements. We have the Three of Swords, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. There may be something surfacing up in regards to your emotions this week. Something that's been revealed to you. There was potentially something done in the dark, right? To get you into this position and place of not necessarily having that progression, maybe financially. Okay, even though you've been putting all the time, the effort, the energy into this, working, right? And justice is now coming through for you, Libra. So yeah, we have something to do with the courts for sure here, something to do with lawyers or solicitors or attorneys. Okay, there's something to do with family law is what I'm hearing. Maybe even the divorce, what I put up before with the lovers. It's going to be okay. Yeah, judgment. Welcome, Cancer placements. This will be your general weekly reading for the 8th to the 14th of September 2025. So if you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or North Node in your birth chart, then this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading, or the channel can be found in the description box below. So guys, if you feel inclined to check out the other zodiac sign readings available within this video, for that extra insight in regards to this week for the different placements that you have, then go ahead to the timestamps which are available in the description box below, and I'll also put it in the pinned comments. So guys, let's get into your reading and find out what's going on for Cancer placements. So angels of love and light, could please have clear and concise messages for Cancer. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear in regards to the current energies for this week? What do they need to know and hear, please? Thank you. What's going on for Cancer? Okay. So we have the moon, Pisces energy. Well, you guys are the ruler of the moon, okay? And we did just have the Pisces full moon lunar eclipse, okay? Funnily enough, on the 7th of September, we've got that earth sign energy here and the number 7. So very synchronistic here, guys. So there's something about, as we're getting closer to this solar lunar eclipse and also throughout this eclipse season, that you're getting out of this period of waiting as certain blessings are coming through for you. You're getting your wishes fulfilled with the Nine of Cups. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I'm hearing you've waited long enough. So obviously, you know, things have been a bit of a miss, right? As we've had a lot going on astrologically, energetically, especially as we've had Jupiter, I believe, in your sign, Cancer, for quite some time now, right? But it may have not necessarily felt like you had been getting what it is that you were wishing for or was hoping to have by now, because of the fact that there's been so many other transits taking place that have had some sort of ripple effect in regards to you receiving these wishes. But I'm hearing that the delays have been there for a good reason, okay? And you've not been denied of these particular these wishes, these blessings, right? You've not been denied. OMG. OMG, you just effing saw that, right? The star card, Aquarius energy. We have the minor and the major arcana of each other in this deck. I mean, I literally just went, boom, there it is. So no doubt about it, guys. I mean, I couldn't even make it up if I tried. I mean, look, the synchronicity of it all. Yeah, things may have been a little bit, oh gosh, I'm hearing underwhelming, but look, the Seven of Pentacles. I was trying to pick the cards up and it literally fell into my lap to showcase, look, you haven't got to wait anymore, babes. No more waiting. It looks like a particular way, but that's all an illusion, okay? You have big ish coming through for you, right? I'm hearing you got to believe it. You got to believe it, Cancer. Look at that High Priestess, Cancer Pisces energy. There's you, babe. I don't know why I'm getting called to say babe, like, you know, but you have no idea how good it's about to get, okay? You're not on hold anymore, right? You're not on hold. Your blessings are not on hold anymore. They are literally coming to you. I'm hearing like, get ready for your miracle timeline, or you're already on your miracle timeline, but you're just trying to figure out, you know, your whereabouts in regards to this. Okay. So you're walking into your miracle timeline. Absolutely, absolutely gorgeous, right? Yeah, things are balancing out for you here with temperance, the angels, your spirit guides, God source, the universe, whoever you resonate with you, for you, are with you, right? I mean, it's interesting how the words just came through like that, but just know that balance has been brought in, okay? You've been very patient, and I'm hearing that you are going to be massively, massively blessed, okay? Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that stability, that security, that extra finances that you have been wanting, right? Maybe a commitment or a relationship, improvements in regards to your health. I'm picking up on glow up energy. With the King of Swords, if there has been a legal matter that has been very trying, very testing, then I'm hearing you're going to feel great, right? Because there's some sort of news in regards to this and something working out in your favor. Okay, so expect some sort of payout to come through towards you very soon with that Knight of Pentacles. It's taken time, but I'm hearing that it's very much worth the wait. So not to worry and stress as to whether if this is going to be coming through for you, because I'm hearing it is. If it's not necessarily in this particular week, then I'm hearing it won't be long, right? It really won't be long. You have been taking the time that you've needed to transform, to grow, to evolve. Butterflies may be significant, but the King of Swords is somebody that has like clarity on a situation. So it's like you've been waiting for the pieces, right, to have all the information so that you could put the picture together, right? But I'm hearing you don't need to do that. You don't need to exert any extra energy or put any time, effort, whatever, into collating and bringing about this picture, okay? Because I'm hearing that the universe is doing this for you, right? They are doing all of the magic behind the scenes in order to bring this in for you. You just rest. I'm hearing take a nap. Take a nap, right? The universe is coming through to gift you with that Six of Cups. So if you want to chill out at home and just rest a little bit, or, you know, indulge in a little bit of self-care, or, you know, have those few extra hours of sleep, whatever it is, then do so, because I'm hearing you don't have to lift a finger, right? Obviously, you know, attend to whatever you've got to do in your day-to-day life with certain obligations, responsibilities, or, you know, your job or whatever it is that you have, but not to necessarily worry about how these other things are working out for you, because the universe is doing that for you, okay? Oh gosh, I got my breath taken away there. So don't stress and panic. Don't burn yourself out as to trying to get something to come through quicker than it's supposed to, because that's only going to lead to more hurt here with the Three of Swords, right? So just try to ease into whatever is unfolding for you, and know that you are being divinely guided, divinely protected, and supported here, okay? There's a lot of energy here surrounding the unseen, okay, that are very much backing you, supporting you, with you every step of the way. Again, another angel coming through with the Lovers, Gemini energy. I mean, look, absolutely gorgeous, okay? Absolutely gorgeous. So you haven't got to worry about a thing, because I'm hearing every little thing is going to be all right with that Ace of Wands. So this is a very exciting time, guys. Okay, this is very exciting. And I feel that, you know, you have been a little bit disheartened. You have been disappointed. You have felt very sad. That it's like, oh, I really thought this year was going to be my year. And it's like, hang on a moment. Hang on a moment. We haven't quite finished the year out yet. Okay, so I'm hearing not to kind of fret, right? We still got time left. We still have, you know, the harvest season, as in fall, the autumn. Obviously, it depends where you are in the world, right? But there's a lot of change afoot, is what I'm getting, right? So, any other messages quickly for Cancer, what else do they need to know? We have the Ten of Pentacles. Look at this. Some of you are going to be moving home soon, or selling of a property, buying a property, or you're going to be approved for a loan. There could be something important here to do with a credit card. I'm getting something about mortgage repayments. There may be financial help and assistance. You may be getting that from, family members, or whether it's from institutions like, maybe it's the banks, or you could be getting like a tax rebate. There could be monies that are owed to you. There's something about information in regards to a will or an inheritance. There may be a lawyer contacting you. Contacting you with that Eight of Wands, and you're going to hear about this very, very soon. And I'm hearing you're going to get paid. Ace of Pentacles. It's going to be okay. Welcome, Leo placements. This will be your general weekly reading for the 8th to the 14th of September 2025. So if you are a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or North Node in your birth chart, then this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading, or the channel can be found in the description box below. So guys, if you feel inclined to check out the other zodiac sign readings that are available within this video for different placements in your birth chart, then I do have timestamps available in the description box below, and I'll also put it in the pinned comments as well. Okay, so guys, let's get into your reading. I literally have been shuffling the cards, and a card flipped over, and I can't wait to show you what it is. So I'm really excited for this, and I hope you guys are as well, okay? Because something is happening, right? Something big is happening for you this week. Right, so angels of love and light, can we please have clear and concise messages for Leo placements? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear, please? And thank you for this week. Okay. Holy moly. Okay. Yeah. So the first card that flipped over as I was shuffling, gosh, shuffling the, I don't even, bleh. We have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? We have the Ace of Pentacles, and then, get this, we have the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, what on earth is happening, Leo? Right? What on earth is happening for you? I feel like there's a very official person getting ready to contact you. It could be regarding something legally, okay, about you receiving some sort of major payout or reimbursement, or some sort of inheritance, or a will, or a property, is what I just heard, or some sort of major asset here. But this is generational wealth. There is generational wealth that is sitting here, right? Okay, so you may be like finding out that you have something in your name, okay, that you didn't realize that was left for you or in your name, and you're about to be made aware of this. That's a very specific message for somebody, but I am getting it, okay? Yeah, with the Six of Cups, this may be a passed on loved one, okay, right? Or somebody that you consider as like family, who is maybe at a distance or what have you. OMG, Wheel of Fortune. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius energy may be significant. I mean, look at this. The wheel is turning in your favor. We have 10-10 coming through. You're closing out a major cycle. There's major improvements to do with your living situation, your financial standing. I mean, Queen of Pentacles as well. I mean, what? Leo, what on earth? This is going to absolutely shock you. I'm hearing this is fated. Whatever is coming through for you, whether it's to do with like, maybe you're self-employed and you have a business, right? Okay. And it's like you've been putting in the hard graft in order to be able to get to a certain position and place. And it's taken a long time, right? And it's like overnight success. Something is overnight success, but it's like all the work behind the scenes leads up to this overnight success type of energy. Like others being on the outside looking in would just be like, oh, that person's just incredibly lucky. And it's like, no, actually, there has been a lot that's gone into this, right? Again, Queen of Pentacles. I mean, what on earth, guys? You have new opportunities. There could be the possibility to travel. Your ships are coming in. There's a new beginning coming through. This is going to be just monumental, right? I'm hearing for some of you, you're going to be like winning from a scratch card, but I'm getting that predominantly the reason that you are gaining this influx of finances or having of these certain opportunities or resources coming your way is because of all the work that you have done, right? It's all the work that you have done. Okay, you've been very patient here, guys. There's probably been several years of doing something for a certain way here, and then out of the blue, shock with the Tower. It's like everything is just working out in your favor. You may have felt like life's a bit dull, life's a bit boring, like when am I going to have that come up, that glow up? When am I entering into the next level? When am I getting onto that particular stage of my life that I want to get onto? Wow, with the Nine of Cups, you're going to be getting there. I mean, I am having great difficulty right now channeling these messages because it's just like the energy is very powerful and I can't contain my excitement, okay? I can't contain my excitement because the thing is, you guys are so deserving of this break that's coming through. I feel like people don't really know and understand the full extent of how much you've gone through because you don't look like what you've gone through, okay? So people wouldn't even have any idea, right? If people did know some things about you and the story that you have and your background, whatever, it's like fair enough. Like there's a few minor details there, but they've never walked a mile in your shoes. They have no idea what it is that you've overcome in order to be reaping what you're about to be reaping here. And, you know, I'm just so proud of you. You are charging forward, okay? Charging forward with that Chariot, Cancer's energy, okay? And if you have dealt with things taking their sweet time, as I effing say that, right? With the Knight of Pentacles, things have been taking their sweet time, right? But it's going to be solid. With whatever is coming through for you, I'm hearing going to set you up for life. This is setting you up for life, whatever is coming through for you. So with that Five of Cups, you've been very sad because it's like, oh, I really thought that this would have happened by now. I thought this would have manifested. And then the Magician, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, it is still manifesting. It is manifesting. It is here. So not to get up in your, head about it or worry about it. But that new job, that promotion, if you've wanted to have of your own home, or if you've wanted to be able to travel more, if you wanted to be able to start a family, if you've wanted to, build a home from scratch, okay, is what I'm getting. You're soon going to be able to have what it is that you need in order to do this. I'm hearing like the right people are going to come through to assist you with this, okay? They really are. And I'm getting a lot to do with, networking with certain individuals here who are very well established, who are very well, I'm hearing suited for you and how you're going to be with your life moving on forward here, okay? Yeah, with that Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Sorry, I feel like all excited. You may have dealt with financial hardship. Things have been very slow. Oh gosh, itchy eye. Confirmation there, guys. What you don't see is that you're about to be receiving something so big that you're not going to be able to quite believe it, okay? But this is going to take you to a whole nother level, right? If you have been really struggling, right, with certain people in your life, or you've had money that you had to owe back to people, if you've had difficulty with paying your bills or paying your rent, or you've had issues with your business, if you've been self-employed and you haven't had what it is that you need in order to sustain you. Maybe you've had to go to local food banks, or you've had to stay in a shelter, right? Or you've had to claim benefits, whatever it is that you've had to do in order to be able to get yourself through, because you have been tested and tested and tested beyond belief. It's like the universe has seen your dedication and that you have stayed true to you and your path. And I'm hearing in the belief that you have of your journey and knowing everything's going to be okay, you're going to be guided, or you have been guided to move into this whole other area of your life. And you're about to be gifted here. The universe sees it with that Knight of Cups. So don't worry about anything. Welcome, Virgo placements. This will be your general weekly reading for the 8th to the 14th of September 2025. So if you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading, or the channel can be found in the description box below. If you feel inclined to check out the other zodiac sign readings within this video, to check out the other placements in your birth chart, then I will have the timestamps listed in the description box below, and I'll probably put them in the pinned comments as well. Okay. Also, happy birthday, Virgo, or happy belated birthday to you, as we are currently in your birthday season. So I hope that you're having a good one, and sending love and light out to you all. So let's get into your energy and find out what's going on for you guys. Just seeing the Fool at the bottom of the deck, so Aries energy may be significant. You could be getting ready to take a leap of faith on something, right? Take a calculated risk on something. You could be getting ready to embrace a whole new way of living, a whole new way of life. Okay, whether that's something that you're thinking about, and you're changing certain beliefs, right, and taking different courses of action, or whether something is opening up for you, doors are opening up for you, so then you're stepping into this new position and place in your life, and kind of moving on forward there. Like, I feel like you kind of get what I mean, right? Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we have the Queen of Cups. Some of you, it could be related to love, okay? Like, you could be taking things up a notch if you're already in a commitment with someone, right? So that could be a possibility here. So you're embracing a whole new way of life because you're deepening of a connection with someone. But I don't really want to kind of focus too much on love, okay? We have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's you. It's interesting because I was like, we're not necessarily going to focus on love, right? And then it's like the money came through, okay? The career, the finances, the business, the health, right? With that Knight of Pentacles, like qualifications, educations, and the like. So yeah, I feel like for some of you, it's going to resonate about new love, okay? Or that there's deepening of a connection or a commitment. But I feel predominantly you guys want to know about the progress and growth to do with your material world, to do with your finances, okay, and the like, yeah? So I feel like there's definitely something you've been working on, okay, for quite some time, maybe in the past year. I'm picking up on, could be longer than that, and you've put everything into this, right? You've invested a lot of time, effort, and energy into this. Maybe some of you are like freelancers, maybe you're an entrepreneur, or you're looking to get onto that path of being self-employed, or you're trying to create a certain product or a service here that's going to bring in some sort of passive income. I'm getting online workshops, I'm getting tutoring, so teaching may be significant, okay? I'm definitely picking up a lot to do with digitalizing, like some sort of products, okay? Like digital products. Some of you may be, opening up like an Etsy shop, or you're starting a website, or you're selling certain merchandise, or you're looking into how you can build on a business that you've created, or how do you go about starting this particular business and looking at the possibilities of how you can venture out and bring in what it is that you're wanting through multiple revenue streams rather than just something that's passive, okay? Or you're looking to build something passive to go on top of whatever you already do. I mean, I'm getting this overall impression. Some of you are kind of like, so I'm getting like moonlighting for some reason, which is intriguing. So you could be somebody that is like full time, like employed somewhere, and then you do like a night course or a night school or something like this, a particular class, or you're teaching yourself. I'm hearing self-taught online courses or getting of a qualification so that you can then implement, that into your way of your life, okay? Or then eventually switch over to become self-employed, like full-time. So it's interesting. I'm getting this kind of like maybe trying to transition from doing like a 9 to 5, something corporate, to then something that is giving you the freedom, the flexibility to do what it is that you love, but then also have the stability as well and try to go about it from there. Interesting. Right. Temper that out with Sagittarius energy. And I'm hearing that the intuitive, messages, the little nudges, the signs, the synchronicities that you have been receiving in order to move yourself on forward here and get to where it is that you're wanting to get to in order to manifest a particular outcome or a result for yourself or reach a milestone or an aspiration. You are being guided, in the right direction. You're on the right path, especially if it's something that you're very, emotionally kind of tied in with, like it means a great deal for you, or it's going to be of great help and assistance or service to others. Maybe this is something that you're helping with others because you have gone through something yourself. And so therefore you're turning an experience of something from your past or what you had gone through into something whereby you can help of others. It's interesting. I'm getting like something to do with skincare, for instance, like potentially you are someone that may have dealt with like acne, or somebody that has dealt with issues with their hair, or somebody that has dealt with issues with their weight, or whatever it is. And it's like then you're looking into, well, how I was able to conjure up ways in order to be there to assist and help of myself. Okay, I want to be able to do this and help others with this. If I had had this product or this particular service, right, or this information when I was going through this, then I would be saving these other people so much time, effort, and energy because I discovered whatever this is, right? And I want to put it to market and I want to help others with this, and so therefore they don't have to do all the legwork because I've already done it, right? And I feel like this is going to bring in quite a bit financially for you. I'm hearing like it's going to be quite a money maker, right? There's going to be people kind of like I'm hearing like trying to like scramble over each other to get to this particular product. Okay, I'm hearing there may have been a little bit of second guessing about doing this because of competition, or you may have felt like, oh, well, what's my USP, right? You've been thinking about, oh, how am I going to stand out from everyone else that is doing or has done this, that, and the third. And I'm hearing that you will be receiving those downloads, those messages, so that you then kind of are able to put out what is your USP, what makes you stand out compared to everybody else. I'm getting that for some reason. Yeah, your intuition's on point with the High Priestess, Cancer Pisces energy. So yeah, this is beautiful. And with you trusting in your intuition and your gut instincts and listening to your inner voice, this is opening a whole new chapter in your life, and your ships are coming in regards to this. So this is very exciting. So obviously, not to be too kind of bogged down and worried about the fact that there are loads of other people out here doing this, that, and the third, right? People are going to be drawn to you, okay? Your personality, your charisma, they're going to be looking at you like, wow, this is somebody I can really resonate with, or I can really relate to. And yeah, people will naturally be drawn to you. So not to worry about what others are doing or what others are thinking and trying to get you into a position and place of you being up in your head too much. If your intuition, your gut is telling you, right, your heart is telling you this feels good, this feels right, and I want to do this, then you should definitely go for it. Yeah, don't hold yourself back here with that 8 of Wands and just go full throttle, right? Go for it. Welcome, Libra placements. This will be your general weekly reading for the 8th to the 14th of September 2025. So if you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading, or the channel can be found in the description box below. Also, guys, if you would like to find out some more information, more messages to do with this week, then I do have the other zodiac signs kind of listed and their timestamps available in the description box below, and I'll put it in the pinned comments as well. So let's get into your reading and find out what the current energies are for you in regards to this particular week. So what's going on for Libra placements? Angels of Love and Light, what do they need to know? What do they need to hear in regards to messages for this particular week, please? And thank you. Okay, so we had a card that came out before already, which was this one, right? Which is the Five of Pentacles. And then we just had the Devil fly out, Capricorn energy, and the Hierophant, Taurus, coming through with the Sun, Leo energy. Interesting, guys. What is this Five of Pentacles and the Devil about? What's this about, please, Spirit? King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's you. I'm getting something to do with limiting beliefs. So I feel that you have been looking a little bit more at your self-limiting beliefs that you've had. Okay, and I'm hearing have had. So this is something that you may have had for a very long time, or you've now realized it, that this has been something that has been continuing on, and now you're like wanting to put it in the past this week. So you're making a conscious decision to change up the way that you're looking at something to do with this particular belief. And I'm hearing about yourself, about your finances, okay? And I'm hearing about abundance as well. So it's the sense of like going from the Five of Pentacles, from lack, right, from scarcity, into the King of Pentacles, where there is an overflow, right? Where there is abundance, there is prosperity. So I do get that there's been something here that you've been working through. There's been like a poverty mindset, a scarcity mindset. Maybe you've been realizing that there's been certain people in your life, whether that's from a very young age, as in from family, right? Or just in regards to a community that had certain views about, about money, about finances, about work, right? And all of that. And it's like you may be having this revelation of, how do I stop whatever this thought loop is, that's it, and stop it in its tracks type of thing, rather than spiraling down into getting back into thinking and feeling that this is all there is, right? There isn't anything more. We're not in an abundant universe and things are not what have you, right? This is really tricky to kind of word. It's like, I don't know, I'm getting like somebody wearing an elastic band, or like a bracelet or something, and it's like they kind of pull it, like they ping it against themselves. Okay, so whenever they've had a thought about something, um, and they're becoming more aware of it, and they pull it, and then there's this kind of like response of going, oh gosh, I didn't realize that that was on my mind as much as it was, or I was thinking this particular way as much as I was. And I'm hearing, no wonder it's been so ingrained within me, like as in to do with my subconscious, because it's like you may have not even been fully aware of it, but you've been around it, so became normal, or it is relatively normal, right? Yeah, with the King of Swords, right? So it's like you are now getting into a position, a place of, how do I um create some sort of call to action, as it were, to stop myself in my tracks, as it were, to not continue on thinking and feeling a certain way about my life, or what it is that I'm dealing with, or how my situation is, or what others are projecting onto me, and me taking it on as true, right? With that Ten of Swords, okay? Because I'm hearing that you've had enough. Enough is enough. Like, you're over it. You're over living in a certain way, in a certain manner, and having a certain mindset and dealing with certain individuals. Like, it's got to a point where it's like, if I'm going to have the change that I want in my life, and to shift myself from being in one position and place to another, and transmute all the energy that I've dealt with in the past, okay? If there's been a lot of pain, right, you're transmuting that into power. If there's been a lot of negativity, you're able to find something relatively positive that can come from it, right? Like, so there's that saying, every cloud has its silver lining. So I feel that there's a way of going about something so that you're not just automatically taking on everybody else's, thoughts and feelings and opinions and what have you as your own. Interesting. Bear with me, guys. Right, yeah, with that Two of Wands, because I feel like you've outgrown of something. You're not meant to be continuing on in circles, like as in like a hamster on a wheel type of thing, just chasing your own tail with something. It's like you're stopping the cycle, you're stopping running around in circles, you're stopping the loop, the thought loops, the habit loops, right? Getting something to do with a book. um Atomic Habits, is that it? I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from. But I'm getting that book. So maybe you guys have read that book, or you know of that book. But yeah, and what was I just saying about the subconscious? And here we have the moon with the Ten of Swords. I feel like you're deprogramming and reprogramming your subconscious mind. You're being a lot more mindful. I'm getting a lot to do with going to sleep with certain frequencies that you're listening to, or listening to subliminals. I feel like you're being very proactive here, especially in regards to affirmations, okay? Whether you're writing down these particular manifestations or you're saying them out loud, you are making a conscious decision, a conscious choice to make something different about your life, and not continuing on in a certain way, right? Regardless of how ingrained others people's beliefs are in regards to how, life is, okay? I'm hearing life's just hard. Life's always hard. Like, you have to work hard, you know um money doesn't grow on trees. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm getting all of this stuff, like, that you've been probably told, um but you choose to see things differently, right? Yes, look at that, with the Ten of Pentacles reverse and the Eight of Cups. Whatever way that, things have been in regards to your family, like, you're checking out from that, or your community. I'm getting like a particular group is significant. Like, you're just deciding, do you know what? I am making the decision, the choice to not continue on in this way. right? With the Ten of Pentacles, I'm not fulfilled and thinking and feeling in the way that you guys want to be doing of that. I know that things can be different. I know things can improve. Okay. So I'm getting that with that Ten of Pentacles reverse. I'm getting breaking generational curses. I'm hearing healing your family lineage. There's something about the power that you hold to change the destiny of the rest of your family that you're manifesting. You're a master manifester here, guys. I mean, own it, right? You are co-creator with the universe. Own it. You're meant to be rich and abundant with the Nine of Pentacles. Welcome, Scorpio placements. This will be your general weekly reading for the 8th to the 14th of September 2025. So if you are a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or North Node in your birth chart, then this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading, or the channel can be found in the description box below. So guys, if you wanted to check out the other zodiac sign readings for the other placements in your birth chart, I will have the list of timestamps available in the description box below, and I'll probably put it in the pinned comments as well. So let's get into your reading and find out what's going on for you guys in regards to this week. Angels of love and light, could we please have clear and concise messages for Scorpio placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and North Node? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear for this particular week? What's going on for Scorpio placements, please? And thank you. Okay, this one looked like it wanted to fly out. So we have the Four of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. It's interesting because we have two people here who have their arms crossed, right? And on this sweatshirt that this person is wearing, it says over it. So there's been something that you've been kind of over with, right? You've been a bit despondent, feeling a bit frustrated with waiting on something to come through for you, wondering what is coming through for you. But I'm hearing not to get despondent, not to worry, not to stress with this star card, Aquarius energy. That blessing, that win that you have been wanting, it's very much on its way for you this particular week. And I'm hearing it's in good hands, right? With judgment, Sagittarius energy, we got it all in hand. I'm hearing stop worrying, stop fretting, just not necessarily to be thinking too much about when something's going to happen, how it's going to happen, where is it going to happen, like all of those types of questions, and just surrender in the knowledge of knowing that whatever it is that you're wanting to come through for you is coming through for you. And if there have been delays, you haven't been denied, and that it would be very much worth the wait of what's coming through for you, and you're reaping some sort of major reward coming through. I'm getting harvest season. Okay, so I'm hearing you're reaping of your harvest. Absolutely, right? Seven of Wands. 777 may be significant. It's difficult because like there's a part of you that has this strong knowing that everything is fine, that it's going to be better than you're expecting it to be, that you have this major takeoff taking place in your life. But then in the same instance, like you kind of let your thoughts get the better of you, whereby you're then questioning, gosh, actually, because it hasn't necessarily manifested or materialized as of yet, this new start or whatever it is that you've been wanting to come through for you, it's like, oh gosh, maybe I'm not deserving of this, or maybe I didn't work hard enough, or maybe I didn't have that, as much drive as I thought that I did, or maybe that I, did of something wrong here. There's in the sense of like the pushing, okay, pushing back against the fact that you know that you're going to be receiving. And I'm hearing the fact that you know that you're going to be receiving, right? And it's important that when these particular blessings come through or a wish comes through for you, it may not necessarily come through in the ways that you may have preconceived of it coming through in a particular manner or a particular resource, right? So there's been this sense of narrowing in, right? Having tunnel vision that something's only going to come through in a particular way because that's what makes logical sense. It's like you're having your ego kind of tell you, look, okay, it's not going to be plausible or possible for this to amount or come through for me in any other way other than this. It's like having that tunnel vision. But what I'm hearing is like you're having something opening up, okay, to the prospect of the fact that we're living in an abundant, infinite universe where there are many possibilities, infinite possibilities of how something can come through for you, how something can work out. And it may not necessarily manifest in the way that you're expecting, but it could be 10 times, 100 times, however many times actually better for you and more aligned for you on your path. Okay, and it's the time to get excited here with the page of swords. Wow. Page of wands, interesting. I wanted to say the page of cups, then the page of swords, and then the page of wands, right? So I'm getting 3 pages, and pages are messengers. So it's interesting because, you know, with me saying cups, like you've been getting messages intuitively, emotionally, that things are working out, right? You've been very much getting all the right information. Your intuition is spot on. And then with the page of swords, it's like you're getting the messages and the signs, like what you're thinking about, okay? In regards to knowing the information, like you're well educated, and I'm hearing in regards to like esoteric knowledge. So therefore it's like you already know that good things are coming through for you. And then also in the wands, it's like soul, spirituality, like you're feeling it in your body, in your physical vessel, like as in that things are working out. Okay, yeah, with the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, there's you. So absolutely, you're very tapped in, you're very much in tune with it all. But there's something about this week where you're realizing it's more to do with trusting the process and letting go of the control aspect, right? To do with the outcome or how something's coming about, right? It's about kind of sinking into that trusting and knowing rather than trying to control or force or push something to go in a particular direction because you think and feel that it's the only way that something can come about for you. But your intuition, your higher self, right, with the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces, knows different, right? Knows differently. A higher self has been guiding you, has been showcasing you the signs, right? So again, the Queen of Wands, the most intuitive queen, as alongside with the Queen of Cups, right? So you guys are not to be, you know, played with. And you guys, the thing is, I feel like there's a lot that's actually not showcasing to you right now. It's because it's kept secret from you. Because if you were to find out exactly how something was going to happen or what it was you going to be receiving, you may feel like unworthy of whatever this is or want to push it away, or you may want to kind of look in the other direction. And it's interesting because as I say that, it's like, well, why on earth would I do that? I mean, this is something that I've wanted. So why on earth would I want to kind of avoid it or run for the hills or, you know, what have you? Because what I'm hearing is you're getting what you're getting in the timing that you're getting it is for what feels most safe for you, to be able to receive whatever this is. So what I'm hearing, it's like little by little with these particular manifestations. So therefore you get like reaccustomed, okay? You get realigned and accustomed to feeling good and secure and capable of holding and dealing with that manifestation coming through, especially if it's like a potentially big manifestation, even though you're going to be receiving multiple manifestations leading up into, I'm hearing the rest of the year for definite, right? But it's just like one by one. And if it's not necessarily multiple of little things and it's just a big thing that you've wanted in regards to manifestation, then it could be like a snowball effect. So it's just things slowly but surely picking up so that you could feel more comfortable with this, and it's easier on your whole nervous system is what I'm picking up, and also emotionally as well. So this could be like increase in numbers, increase in followers in regards to your business. It could be increase in finances. It could be like lots of little small wins, but then eventually they all add up. There may even be something related to love with the Two of Cups, but look at this. You are worthy and deserving of having this fortuitous time that's coming through for you. You're going to be very blessed. It's like the universe is co-creating with you and wants to give you exactly what it is that you want, and even more so. But are you able to feel comfortable about receiving this and moving yourself on forward? Welcome, Sagittarius placements. This will be your general weekly reading for the 8th to the 14th of September 2025. So if you are a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading, or the channel can be found in the description box below. Guys, if you'd like to check out the other zodiac sign readings available within this video for the other placements in your birth chart to gain further insight, then I do have timestamps available in the description box below, and I'll also probably put it in the pinned comments as well. So let's get into your reading and find out what the current energies are for you guys in regards to this week. So angels of love and light, could please have clear and concise messages for Sagittarius placements. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear in regards to the current energies for this particular week? What's going on for Sagittarius? Okay, so we have the Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. Okay, I'm hearing we're winning over here. We're winning over here. So there's maybe some sort of substantial amount of money that's coming through. You've won this, okay? There could be an award. There could be some sort of accolade. You could be getting hired for a new job. I'm getting a promotion or a bonus. I'm hearing I am getting a promotion. So maybe you've been doing affirmations here to manifest, okay, to bring in this additional income, or the sense of stability or security materially for yourself here. But I'm getting like, we've got this in the bag. So I'm getting something to do with excess, like finances, excess opportunities, offers coming your way, gifts from the universe here. Absolutely beautiful. So physical, tangible gifts may be important as well. Okay, we have the Four of Swords. Some of you have been in a period of time of preparation, okay, in order to be ready to receive what's coming through for you. So if you have been feeling not necessarily your usual self, I'm getting that you're dealing with some major upgrades right now, okay, energetically. So there could be something important to do with ascension symptoms here, right? But I'm hearing that also with this Four of Swords, you're going to finally be able to get a little bit of rest. You can relax a little bit with whatever is coming through for you. You're going to finally be able to just kind of put your feet up, maybe have a little bit more extra time to take care of yourself. You're not going to have to worry and stress like you may have been over a current predicament, right? I'm not necessarily getting that with this income, like this is a usual kind of paycheck, you know, from your job or from your business or whatever it is. I am actually getting that there's something additional to come through that is really going to help you get into this state of like, oh my gosh, I haven't got that hanging over my head anymore. This is dealt with. This is paid off. This is sorted. Okay. So maybe it's even like a tax bill, or you've been worrying about your rent. Maybe you've been concerned about paying off certain bills here, or if you've got money that you're needing to pay back to others, especially if you have been in a time of need and you may have borrowed money in the past, or you've asked for favors in the past. I'm hearing that you're going to be able to return, right, the kindness that these others have showcased to you, by being able to, you know, give some sort of maybe sentimental gift, or just to say, look, I really appreciate, you know, you being there for me and it means a great deal. Okay, We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're getting ready to reap your harvest. So this is lovely. We're getting harvest season, right? You've been patient. You've been wondering when there's going to be the sense of growth or progression or improvement to do with your finances. Okay, maybe you have been watering this certain business, right? This job, this project, whatever it is, and you may have felt like you had been putting a lot in, but you weren't receiving necessarily the same amount or around the same amount back. So you could have been feeling a little bit like, gosh, am I really like on the wrong track here? Am I, like not meant to be doing of this or whatever? You could have had all sorts of thoughts and feelings in regards to whatever it is that you have been building. And I'm hearing, when you're building something solid that's meant to stand the test of time and have a very solid foundation, Rome wasn't built in a day. It does take time, but I feel that you've got, I'm hearing years under your belt in regards to a certain skill. You are becoming an expert in your own right here, in your own field with whatever it is. Okay, but you've definitely dealt with some sort of major hardship with the Five of Pentacles, but I'm hearing no more. Okay, you're getting ready to finally have a big smile on your face with that Page of Cups, because you're going to be getting major opportunities and gifts coming through. And look at that, we have Justice, Libra energy. So balance is coming in. Balance is getting restored to your finances. Also, if you have been dealing with a legal situation, you may be finding out some sort of news to do with this. If you are like already dealing with a legal situation and I'm hearing it's working out in your favor, because the amount of time that it's taken, if there have been delays or setbacks or whatever to do with this, there could be the amount that you're getting plus interest because of the inconvenience of you having to be in your head about it and stress, and you feel like you've not been able to really carry on in regards to your own day-to-day life, because it's like you may have felt like, I was meant to receive this payout already and I haven't received it. Where is it? Or what is going on in regards to this? And I'm hearing for your trouble, okay, for the extra time that it's had to take. I'm hearing something like, because we got the Six to the Seven of Pentacles, and then we had the Five of Pentacles. So maybe there's been a delay for like a year, 2 years. And it's like, I really thought I was going to put this behind me by now, but it's not. Look at that, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, there's you. So it's like something is working out for you this week, or you're getting news to do with whatever this is. Look at that. We have the moon, Pisces energy, right? We've just had the full moon in Pisces, the lunar eclipse last week. We're currently in eclipse season, and we do soon have the solar eclipse in the sign of Virgo coming through as well. So even though you can't necessarily see as of yet as to how something is going to be changing and transforming, and you getting into this higher position and place in your life, I'm hearing your life is going to be completely unrecognizable by this time next year. Wow, okay, I'm hearing that by this time next year, wow, yeah, your life is going to be completely different, and you're not going to be able to fathom how good it's going to get. Ace of Pentacles. What did I just say? Oh my goodness, thank you, Spirit. I was like, literally like, you won't be able to see or fathom or fully understand like how different or how amazing your life is in comparison to where you are now, and in a year's time it's going to be unrecognizable. And then you're going to look back and be like, gosh, actually, like, it does all start to piece together and make sense as to why I had the delays, or why that particular method didn't necessarily work out, and why I had to go along this particular path, or study for this particular thing, or whatever it was, right? To bring out, I'm hearing the big guns, okay? I'm hearing you're with the big guns, like as in you may be somebody that's going to be very well established, very well known. As I say that with the Emperor, I mean, it doesn't get any more than, big boss, right? With the Emperor, does it? Okay, it's one of the kind of big cards, right? I mean, this is great. I mean, something about you've been building your empire, building your legacy. So yeah, exactly. With the Four of Wands, we have the 999 portal, okay, and we have this gateway here. So I'm hearing, believe that you have so much goodness coming your way, and even if you don't see it just as yet, trust that it's all working out for you, and the universe has been secretly working behind the scenes in order to bring justice and balance to you, because you have so much good karma coming through. Welcome, Capricorn placements. This will be your general weekly reading for the 8th to the 14th of September 2025. So if you are a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading, or the channel can be found in the description box below. If you'd like to check out the other zodiac sign readings available within this video for the different placements in your birth chart, I will have a list of timestamps available in the description box below, and also I'll probably put it in the pinned comments as well. So let's get into your reading and find out what energy is coming through for you in regards to this particular week. So angels of love and light, could please have clear and concise messages for Capricorn placements. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Please and thank you for this week. So what's going on for Capricorn? Okay, we have the Six of Cups. We have the Star card, Aquarius energy. So there's definitely a gift from the universe coming through for you in regards to this particular week. Okay. And I feel like you're not going to quite fathom or believe with whatever this gift is that's coming through for you. Okay. I feel like it's going to take you by surprise. And yeah, it's interesting with the Hanged One, Pisces energy. We just had the full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Pisces, and we're currently experiencing eclipse season, and then we'll have the solar eclipse, I believe in the next kind of week or so on the 21st. The solar eclipse in Virgo. Okay, breaking up the deck with the Nine of Cups as well. I mean, you have the minor and the major arcana of the Wish card, like miracles taking place. You've been on hold, okay, but you're going to realize why you've been on hold, why things have been stagnant, why you may have been, stuck in a particular scenario. What spiritual lessons were there to learn as you went through whatever process it was, whatever hardship that there had been, or challenges that you had been up against, okay? And I'm hearing that you are going to be looking back in retrospect and realizing that everything that you had gone through, happened for a reason. There was a higher purpose in regards to this, and that you were just getting course corrected and aligned, and to be able to receive these beautiful manifestations, these blessings, the sense of prosperity, and being on a much higher timeline that you are now. And I'm hearing not the highest timeline, because if you say highest, then it puts down the sense of a limitation to what it is that you can achieve, what it is that you can build, what it is that you can create, right? So we're not putting limitations on in regards to this. So we're just saying higher timeline. And I'm hearing that you are genuinely ready for this. I feel like you have been very patient. You have matured and grown a great deal emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, right? And I'm hearing that because of all this internal work and healing that you have done, it's about to reflect and showcase on the outside. And I'm hearing growing and glowing, babe. Growing and glowing, babe. Like, I'm hearing that you are going to be shining, okay? And I know it's cliche to say, oh, like the star that you are, etc., but I was getting guided to say that, right? With the Ten of Cups, okay? So I feel that whatever this manifestation or these manifestations that are coming through for you very, very shortly is what I'm hearing, is not just necessarily about material gain and finances. Yes, of course, that's wonderful. Yes, of course, we need the money and the finances and what have you to be able to deal with, our world as it is and etc. But what I'm hearing predominantly is that there is so much more peace coming through in regards to your life, having that overall sense of genuine joy and happiness and bliss, okay, in a certain environment. I'm hearing like home is where the heart is. So maybe you've been wishing or wanting like a new home or somewhere to call your own, or whether you've wanted to start a family, whether there's a particular romantic interest that you've wanted to move things forward with, or whether you are actually making plans for some sort of wedding or major occasion that's you're celebrating with loved ones, right? I'm just getting this overall vibe that you've come to this position and place where it's like, yes, of course, it's important to have, the finances and the material, possessions and belongings and what have you. But I feel like you've learned a lot, especially if you haven't necessarily had very much. You may have come from more humble beginnings, etc. Right? You've come to this position and place where money is not necessarily the be all and end all, and that what you genuinely have been wanting and desiring in your life is that sense of peace, the sense of belonging, the sense of like genuine connections and love and all the things that don't necessarily cost money, right? But look, we have the sun flying out, okay? Leo energy, so this is beautiful. You've been very patient, but get ready to reap your harvest. I'm hearing that as we're entering into the fall or autumn season, right? Obviously, it depends where you are in the world. Like, this is going to look very positive for you, okay? This is going to be very, very good time for you. Things are definitely on the up and up. Again, another Leo energy with the Strength card. So maybe you have strong Leo placements, or there's something to do with the fifth house, is what I'm hearing, that could be important or significant here. Maybe the seventh or the sixth house, maybe the 11th. Okay, they could be significant to do with your birth chart as of right now in regards to planetary alignments or transits. So they may be significant, but let's look into this a little bit more. There's definitely a strong like soulmate energy coming through as well. So potentially something romantic, okay? Maybe a reunion or a reconciliation or a getting together or making plans, or even if it's not like a soulmate as in romantic, I mean, because we can have platonic soulmates in our life, right? This could be soul family, soul tribe, community. There's something thriving in regards to your connections with individuals, which is really beautiful. But, I'm hearing you've experienced many lows in the past, okay? Time and time again is what I'm hearing, okay? But in order to get to the highest of highs, you end up experiencing the lowest of lows. There's a sense of like polarity in regards to all of this, like polarity or duality, right? And then there's you with the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So you've definitely felt like you've been trudging through mud for the longest time, okay? Wanting to have like some sort of breakthrough come in, wanting to be recognized for the work that you have done. And I'm hearing get ready to take off with that Eight of Wands. Things are going to be picking up speed for you. There is going to be a lot of action that you're going to have to take in regards to what you have coming up next. I'm hearing booked and busy. Yeah, justice. You have some very good karma coming your way, and finally, it's like the scales are balancing in your favor after everything that you've gone through. I mean, it's so fascinating. We've got this, very dark black background in regards to this, right, with the Ten of Swords, and then we have the Sun, which is the happiest card in the deck. And see how light and bright and airy this is. So like I was saying about the contrast of the highs and the lows, right? And you've definitely experienced that, but you're going from the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles, and it's just genuinely like night and day is what I'm hearing. Look at this. We have the Four of Wands, the 1111 card with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so it's interesting because this week we have the 999 portal on the 9th of September. And this looks like a gateway, right? So this is a very powerful time to step into this new reality, step into this new chapter of your life with the realization that yes, you are worthy and deserving and you've been doing the work. And I'm hearing you can rest now. You can rest now. You don't need to continue pushing up that boulder, up that hill, right? Because you've reached the top already. Okay, so it's important to give yourself the pat on the back and the recognition you deserve because you've stepped into your own. Okay, it's taken some time, but I'm hearing order is being brought into your life for you, Capricorn. Look at that. Your major arcana just came out on the table and you're getting ready to celebrate with the Three of Cups. Welcome, Aquarius placements. This will be your general weekly reading for the 8th to the 14th of September 2025. So if you're an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading or the channel can be found in the description box below. And if you feel inclined to check out the other zodiac sign readings available within this video, then I do have timestamps listed below in the description box, and also I'll put it in the pinned comments for you guys as well. So let's get into your reading and find out what's going on for you guys. Wow, I was shuffling the cards, as you could see, and then the Ace of Wands flew out, right? It just wanted to be seen. Okay, so this is very exciting energy. There's something that's going to make you feel, you know, pretty pumped up, okay, in this week. I feel something working out for you, right? Especially if you felt stuck, you felt trapped in something or restricted in some sort of way. I'm hearing, oh gosh, I'm hearing you're breaking free from that, okay, from that energy of feeling stuck or restricted or limited. There's something that is coming through that's going to allow you to just wait a sec. Another card just jumped out at me. We had the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. I mean, this is gorgeous. So something is going to be coming through that's going to provide a lot of healing for you, okay? With the Wheel of Effing Fortune. Aquarius, look at this. Absolutely gorgeous. So you have something working out for your favor this particular week. Wow, I just broke up the deck and we have the Devil, Capricorn energy. Have you just completed or closed out a massive karmic cycle? Okay, I'm hearing it doesn't have any like hold over you now, or certain individuals don't have that sense of power over you anymore. They can't keep you small, they can't keep you stuck, they can't keep you trapped. Okay, you have something fated this week as we go through this eclipse season where the Wheel of Fortune is turning around in your favor and you're closing out something monumental here. Okay, I just seen the Four of Pentacles that you were kind of bound in, that you were kind of stuck in, but you're free from whatever this is. Okay, whether that's something to do with a physical location, whether it's to do with a particular suffocating environment, whether it was to do with a health issue. I'm hearing given the all clear. Okay, whether it's something to do with your business, whether it's something to do with your family or certain romantic connection, if it wasn't necessarily the healthiest environments or energies around you, then I'm hearing you're free from all of that. Okay, what was that? Gosh. Okay, King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Well, there's you, okay? And you see how this person is like they've reclaimed their power back. They're sitting on that throne. And it's like, don't mess with me. Don't F with me. If you thought that you could, right, or you thought you could get one over me, think again. If you think and thought that you won supposedly in this matter, then think again, right? Because you're the one that's coming out on top. You're the one that's standing, you know, I'm hearing 10 toes down. I don't know if that's the saying. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments. But again, Wheel of Effing Fortune. I mean, I couldn't even make this ish up if I tried. So there could be something legally that's working out for you as well. There's something quite substantial here. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So maybe somebody tried to have some sort of financial control over you. somebody tried to keep you close in some way so that they could observe you, and it's like you cut ties with somebody, you decided no contact, or you're keeping it to the bare minimum if you have to converse with this person or deal with certain things. It's like literally small talk, or you're kind of setting boundaries and been like, no, this is not something that we're going to discuss. This is something that's already been dealt with. So, for instance, I'm getting like rules and regulations. I'm getting something about boundaries is important here. I don't know why I just heard restraining order. So, is there something to do with a restraining order? Like, okay, we have the Hermit Virgo energy. We're in Virgo season. We have the Star Aquarius energy. There's you. So there is some sort of major blessing taking place in this particular week, right? Or the rest of this eclipse season, or throughout Virgo season before we enter into Libra season next. You could be getting a payout, some sort of compensation with the Page of Pentacles. I'm hearing that the student has now become the master. So maybe you've mastered something. I'm hearing like mastery of oneself, okay? Mastery of oneself. This is absolutely beautiful. There's something fated about this week. That is turning out in your favor. 9 of Cups. I can't believe these cards, guys. Whatever is working out this week is going to make you feel like you're on cloud 9. It's literally going to make you feel like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe that this is happening. Like, this is happening. So even if you're somebody that's like, you know, an entrepreneur, somebody who is a business owner, somebody who's a content creator, or something like where you're self-employed, like you're entering into boss mode energy, or you are fully embodying that boss mode energy, because like you may have been in this like for a while, like in this position or place or state of when you've been carrying out certain projects or your business or whatever it is, but there's a sense of level up to this, or a glow up associated to this. And I'm hearing a big payout. I'm hearing I'm hearing realizing your worth, but receiving your worth as well, right? So maybe you put limitations as to how much you should be receiving, or what it is that you could be getting, etc., or what made logical sense for you to be receiving. But I'm hearing it's like you're diminishing all those particular thoughts and feelings and beliefs, right? And stepping into this whole new arena is what I heard. A whole new arena. I'm hearing you're the star of the show. A whole new arena, a whole new stage set up and ready for you to be like taking off here in some sort of manner. Okay, after a lot of heartache and pain and sadness to do with the past when things hadn't necessarily been working out for you, right? But I'm hearing this taught you a lot in regards to regulating your emotions, to grounding oneself, to seeing the bigger picture of things, and maybe evolving on your spiritual path, your spiritual journey. This has all taught you a lot, but you're getting ready to transform. I nearly said red, okay? So something about the color red is significant. I'm now hearing the root chakra. So it's like there's this cleansing and purging taking place to do with the root chakra, or you could be focusing on that right now with certain meditations or frequencies that you're listening to, right? But, you know, the root chakra is all to do with like, I am, okay? So it's like, I am safe, I am secure, those types of affirmations. And also it's related to our material world, right? In regards to how it is that we receive. Like, does the idea of receiving like stress you out anymore, right? As much as it used to? Or actually do you feel like you're able to surrender and flow and just kind of be excited the fact that even though that something hasn't necessarily come through for you as of yet, can you still be grateful and appreciative and excited about the prospect in knowing that it's all coming through for you, rather than getting stressed out and worried over the immediate kind of realities of something looking to be of a certain way, but deep down knowing that everything's going to work out. Like, don't let the devil win, I'm hearing. Welcome, Pisces placements. This will be your general weekly reading for the 8th to the 14th of September 2025. So if you are a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node in your birth chart, then this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading or the channel can be found in the description box below. Also, guys, if you wanted to check out the other zodiac sign readings available within this video for the different placements in your birth chart, then I'll have the timestamps listed available in the description box below, and I'll also probably put it in the pinned comments as well. Okay, so let's get into your energy and find out what's going on for you guys in regards to this week. What does Pisces need to know? Please and thank you. For the energy this week, what's the current energies, please and thank you. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's interesting, guys, because we just had your full moon lunar eclipse in your sign, Pisces, which was pretty major, right, for everyone, but especially you and also the other mutable signs, right? So that would be Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces, right? So you could still be feeling the effects of this particular full moon taking full effect right now, right? We have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So what's going on in regards to this? Please and thank you. I'm hearing transformation. Oh, my nose just got really itchy. So there's something transforming here, especially in regards to your finances. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups. There's you, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It's interesting because I feel like there's something that you may have been working on or working towards, especially if it's related to your career, a project, or your own business, if you have of a business, okay? And you may have been going at this in a particular manner where you were trying to strategize and think your way through. I'm hearing think your way through in order for you to get the outcome, the result, I'm hearing the win that it is that you've wanted in regards to this level up, this growth, this progression, this advancement, or to be attaining a certain goal or reaching a milestone, okay? And I feel like you've been a lot more in your head than you usually are, and a lot of overthinking has been taking place here. And you've been trying to pinpoint, well, how do I go about these particular things? How can I be more efficient? How can this be more effective, etc., right? So I'm getting like somebody sitting down and typing up a load of notes on their laptop or on their iPad, their phone, or writing out, you know, the next steps or to-do lists, or trying to research and figure out, you know, certain things, getting the answers to solutions. And I'm hearing like, this is great and all, okay, this is great. Obviously, this is good because it's making you a lot more self-aware. 333 on the timer as I say that. It's making you more self-aware and like educating yourself with whatever it is that you're dealing with and how to go about, you know, the next steps, and having some sort of methodology or a plan, and you're plotting for your next move. But what I'm hearing, you can't beat, right? You can't beat emotion. Being from a position and place of being heart-led, being your raw, genuine, authentic, real self, okay? So I'm hearing that there could be something that has been missing, right? There's a lot to do with the backstory of what it is that you're trying to bring up for the forefront. Like, why is it that you have chose to do this, or you have done this in the first place? So maybe you felt like a little bit emotionally disconnected from what you had been working on. Maybe you felt a bit despondent. Maybe you felt like it doesn't seem to matter which way I go about things. Why am I not seeing the results or getting the outcome or the progress that it is that I'm wanting? And I'm hearing it's like looking at it all and going, actually, why am I not kind of enjoying this as much? Because I'm hearing something has been taken so seriously now, where at first, when you did it, you may have done something for fun, you did it because you had passion, you did it because you enjoyed it, you may have had something that was like a hobby and then you turned it into a business. And when we put a lot of time and effort and energy into creating of something, and there's the possibility of having some sort of financial income in regards to this, there can be a point down the line that there can be this sense of resentment or bitterness or holding some sort of grudge, maybe against ourselves, right? Because it's like, well, it's kind of like sucked all the fun out of it, the joy, the pleasure, the sense of why am I doing this in the first place? Why does it mean so much to me? Why am I, not having that that growth? And I'm hearing it's because there's been the detachment of the emotions when the emotions are a massive part in regards to. I'm hearing the actual like vessel of whatever it is that you're trying to create or put out or establish for yourself, or even if it's in regards to how people view you or see you, especially when it comes to like online or something. So I'm getting that you may be wanting to be taken very seriously, very professional, right? You're wanting someone to come across as mature, somebody that is very well read, somebody that's articulate, intelligent, somebody that is, very well versed in regards to whatever it is that you do, right? With this particular niche, like I'm getting expert status, okay? But there's something about, there's so much work that has been done on this. It's like all the good stuff has kind of like diminished and disappeared. Yeah, over it with the Four of Cups. I didn't even see that there. So you're looking at what you currently have and you're like, there's just seems to be something missing. And what is that? And maybe you thought, well, if I was to think my way through this and to strategize, then I'm going to be getting that missing cup that I feel like I'm going to be a lot more emotionally fulfilled. But I'm hearing that it all starts with you and you already have this cup. You've already got your hands on it. It's not something that you're waiting for to come through for you. It's something that you already have within you. You have in your grasp already, but you didn't necessarily acknowledge that you had it in your grasp already. Okay, is what I'm picking up on with the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. So if any of this is really making sense, like I'm having a bit of difficulty with, kind of stringing the words together for some reason. But the overall vibe I'm getting is that you are a human, right? Not a robot, and you're a spiritual being having of a human experience. So if this is something that is very important to you, right, then there's the angle that you may have not wanted to kind of look at as of yet, right? The angle, yeah, with the Ten of Swords, everything is fine. So the angle is, it's it's more heart led. It's to do with being more vulnerable, to be more open emotionally, or to showcase oneself in that sense of realness. Especially if this is something that you've created from a position and place where you've dealt with that hardship or a challenging time or that pain or suffering or trauma or whatever it is. And it was very much like emotional as to why you were doing this or creating this thing or putting this product out there. Or you could be somebody that's, you know, into healing. Maybe you are healing others. You provide a certain product or a service or guidance, advice in some sort of way. Maybe you are a fellow like tarot reader or someone that's interested in spirituality, right? And so therefore you may have been like, rather than thinking about the root as to why you've been doing these things in the first place and where that emotion came from and the kind of soul mission or purpose it was as to why you were doing it in the first place, it's then all been about figures and numbers and the monies or whatever else. So I'm hearing get back to the emotional aspect, getting back in touch with you, getting back in touch with, you know, your core and the real reason why you're doing of these things. And there's victory and success, 10 of Pentacles. You know it to be true, right? So it's just rerouting. Anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of your weekly tarot readings for this particular week. I hope that you have enjoyed these readings just as much as I've enjoyed reading for you. If you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and there's super thanks listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already financially donated. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I would love to hear your comments, your feedback on the new format. I hope that you have enjoyed these particular changes, and I'm looking very much forward to seeing you and speaking to you very, very soon. Oh, also, guys, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future updates or announcements that I make up on the community board. But I hope that you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you again soon. Take care. Bye, guys.